Hey, what's going on? This is Marin live and direct at you. Wanted to do a video here on SEO copywriting tips. Also, underneath this particular article in the description, there will be a link, two links. One to the actual SEO copywriting tips article that I put on my blog, and also another one to the SEO presser article that I've written on my blog too as well. And we'll talk about SEO presser at the end of this particular slide. But let's go ahead and get started. So you have SEO copywriting tips. When you getting started with that particular form of marketing, you definitely want to make sure that you know your audience first. Okay, you just don't want to be writing to anyone. You have to know. Are you writing for particular people, moms, small business owners, athletes, teachers, etc. Okay, so you want to know who your audience is, and a lot of times it's going to be a lot more targeted than just athletes. If it's athletes, then are you writing for basketball players? If you're writing for basketball players, are you writing for guards? If you're writing for moms, are you writing for new moms? Veteran moms. Moms that's been around for a while. Moms with 2 to 3 kids. So you kind of get the picture. So you want to make your particular writing as targeted, or your content rather, whether it's a video or an article, as targeted as possible. Okay. Now, next after that, you want to do your keyword research. Okay. There are many ways to do keyword research. This is not a training on keyword research, but if you look at some of my previous videos, I talk about free keyword tools such as the Google keyword tool, which is the most popular one. And actually, that particular tool, I'm very impressed with it, because for a free tool, Google has done a great job as far as evolving it over time. So that's definitely a tool that you definitely want to take advantage of. You can just any search engine, just type in Google keyword tool external, and you'll go ahead and find it. Now, paid keyword tools, you can use Market Samurai, SE Cockpit, and many more paid keyword tools. There are some that are actually coming up all the time, that claim to be the best. But me personally, I've used these two, Market Samurai and SE Cockpit. Market Samurai, there's a one-time fee. SE Cockpit, there is a monthly fee. Both of them work really good. It's just basically just a preference. I like them both, me personally. Okay, so after you do your keyword research, you want to find out which keyword that you can actually rank for. Go for the lowest competitive keywords. And some may be high competitive, and you may even be able to take advantage of that, and actually rank for a real competitive keyword, especially if you understand all the ins and outs of SEO copywriting, the on-page and off-page SEO, and you may be able to get a very competitive keyword. I've seen it actually happen. So now, what do you do next? Okay, so after you've done your keyword research, do your research on the topic of your keyword. This could be from a book, a webinar, a conference call, or just life experience. Some people just have life experiences that they write about or create videos about. And then after that, you want to create value-based content that people will enjoy and learn from. Like I said, it could be an article, a video, like an audio. If you hear any sounds in the background, it's just my youngest daughter back there. Now, so here's the one: is how many keywords should it be? Some say 300 to 400 words. Some say 500 to 1,000. It should be 1,000 that's actually on there. Some say 500 to 1,000. Okay, so me personally, I try to always go for about 500 words. But if you have a really strong piece of content, and and it's right around 300 to 400 words, you can, and adding on to it is not going to water it down any, then I would just say go with that really strong piece of content, especially if it's like a really powerful piece of content. Okay, so now after you go through and you take advantage of that particular tool, we want to look at keyword density. Basically, keyword density is how many times your keyword appears in the actual article. Rule of thumb, something that was taught to me by Rob Four. If you have not looked up or checked out any of Rob's videos or articles, then you definitely want to take a look at Rob. He's definitely got some really good stuff. Rule of thumb, you want to use your keyword once per 100 words. Also, if you're using the SEO Presser WordPress plugin, you want to try to be at around about 1.5% to 2% keyword density. And also, it is a fine line, of that, because you do not want keyword spamming. Okay, the way you're just putting a bunch of keywords inside of an article trying to get it to rank. Okay, that's what keyword spamming is. Also, most important, you want to make sure you have your keyword that you're looking to rank for in the first sentence. Then also you want to have the keyword in the last sentence too as well. Okay, those are 2 months. Keyword in the first sentence, keyword in the last sentence as well. Okay, the first 2 words as far as what the keyword density, it is a little bit debatable, but you definitely don't. The one thing that is not debatable, you don't want keyword spamming. Okay, next thing is going to be your header tags. Okay, when you have a title, your title is generally most of the times it's going to be the H1 tag, which is containing your title. Make sure your keyword is in your title. Then next, throughout the actual body of the article, you want to have an H2 tag or an H3 tag. Now, this is not a video on how to do tagging and things like that of that nature. There are plenty of videos and articles like on how to do that. I may even create one myself, actually walking you through how to do one on my actual blog. But if you need more than more H2 and H3 tags, you can actually alternate those between the H2 and H3 tags. As far as I know, there is no certain order that they have to be. Just the H1 is by default is in the actual title to itself. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and move on to the actual next slide. Now here's some other SEO copywriting tips. Now you need to have an image with the alt tag set to your keyword. Again, that's something this is not a training on, but generally when you go and you get an image for your actual piece of content, then what you want to do is that when you download that image from the internet, generally I just go to Google Images, and try to find something that is not patented or not copied, that does not have a copyright, on it. And when I download that image, I save it as the keyword. I save it as the actual keyword that I'm looking to rank for. And so I want to make sure that image is relevant, to actually what I'm writing about, and I save it as an actual keyword, okay, to my actual computer. And then when I upload it to my particular article. And then generally when you're uploading it, right before you post it to the article, it will have a line, 2 lines for the actual alternate text up off in there, and you just go ahead and save that alternate text in the actual article. So so let's say, for example, if I'm doing SEO copywriting tips, when I go and find an image for that, I download that to my computer and I save that as the name SEO copywriting tips. And then when I upload it to my post, I upload it to the actual post. Before I insert it, there are 2 lines in there, and I make sure those 2 lines say SEO copywriting tips as well. So we want to have 1 keyword in bubble print, 1 keyword italicized, and we want to have one of the keywords underlined too as well. Not sure if I have the correct spelling on italicized, but we can definitely check that so that you will know that this is actually live here. We want to have the other keyword actually italicized too as well, and 1 keyword underlined. Search engines look for things like this, letting them know that there's actually relevance in the actual article. Okay, so SEO Presser, the WordPress plugin I was telling you about earlier, does the majority of this for you. Letting you know, actually grading you as you're actually creating the content, and letting you know, hey, this is what you're missing, this is what you need more, this is what you need less of. It's a great tool to actually have, so you can actually read more about it in the actual article, in the actual description. So I want to thank you for actually watching this particular video. Go ahead and click on the links in the actual video now, then take advantage of those particular articles so you can go ahead and enhance your SEO copywriting tips.